Hi, it's Mike here and welcome to this video where I'll be talking about what happened when I blogged every day in January. So on the 1st of January 2022 I wrote my first piece of content for my website, and that was about the first business book that I ever read, and again the link for that will be in the description. And I just thought about, okay, how do I get started with this idea? And my idea was really helping to get started with ideas. Start a habit, so try and write every day. And what that happened for me was I ended up deciding to publish every single day in January, just to get myself into that habit of writing every day. And I thought, well, if I'm writing every day, surely I'll have something to publish every day. And that's what I did. So it wasn't a goal, I just thought, okay, I got into the groove, I started getting little notifications saying, wow, you're on a 6-day streak, you're on a 7-day streak, and I didn't want to lose that streak. So I thought, okay, I'm going to carry on posting, I'm going to keep on writing content every day. And here are some of the things that I learned. Number one, through writing every day, it just got me into a habit. Between getting up at 6 and starting work around 8:30 or 9, I would just start my day, and the routine of that would be I'd spend an hour or maybe a little bit longer if I was up earlier just writing content. So just writing blog posts, writing plans, adding new pages. And I just learned with that, it really focused my time, so I didn't have a whole day to do this, so I didn't spend the first hour just scrolling through Instagram. So I thought having that set time for it really helped me focus my time. And I wrote a little bit about that in my post on batching content. So even though I was writing every day, I wasn't publishing every time I finished writing. I would save it up, or I would publish 5 or 6 things in a row. So the first thing was just get into that habit of spending that time, and that time becomes my time to where I'm going to write my content, I'm going to do nothing else. And not having that distraction really helps. The second thing that I learned was some pretty cool tips about how to write content a little bit faster with Gutenberg. So I was writing content and I was doing quite a few things in repetition. So there were a few things that I learned there in Gutenberg. And also when writing content, I like to mix up images with the actual blog post content, and I was finding it was taking me a fair bit of time. I was doing a screenshot, I was then editing that screenshot, I was resizing it, I was then optimizing it, and I was doing that manually quite a bit. So I've found ways since then to really hone in on automatically doing that for me. So that's again something that I learned through just writing that content. Another thing was just planning that content. So how is the best way to plan your content? So for me, on a Sunday, I spend a bit of time just writing down my ideas for the upcoming week. So in the newsletter, I'm going to cover this. In a YouTube video, if I get one out, I'm going to cover this. And on the blog, I'm going to write these 7 articles. So it gave me a way to know what I wanted to write about. And then as I was writing that content, I might move things around, or I might change the title. And it just reminded me of things that I've picked up in the past with writing content and writing it every day at work. So it's helped me fine-tune my skills, that I can get content out, I can get engaging content out, and then I'm applying that same sort of tactics to my posts when I'm writing in a business capacity. So it really helps me focus things there as well. So they're the things that I learned, but what you're probably watching this video for is what the hell happened. So at the end of the 30 days, here's what happened with my site. So what happened with the traffic, what happened with the followers, the newsletter subscribers, the YouTube subscribers, my Twitter followers, all these things that I've got as metrics behind, is this having an impact? So the website traffic, you can probably tell from the title of this video that my traffic went up 3,500%. So that's an amazing increase. And wow, it's gone from probably about 100 people. So it's not a huge amount of traffic in a month by any means, but it's a massive uptick from maybe the 1 or the half or the very low levels I was getting before I got this started, because there was just nothing out there. And the other thing that I really liked was, because it was automatically publishing on Twitter, I got a DM message on Twitter to say, oh, I'm really enjoying this content, I in particular like this piece, and it just help somebody along the way. So that's the main reason I'm doing this, is to share my experience, and hopefully through knowing what I'm learning along the way, that you can hopefully apply it to what you're doing and your idea and help to grow that idea. It might not be an overnight success, but when you look at overnight successes, you actually see that they've been doing this a long time, so it isn't really an overnight success. You might have just heard about them with a big catchy headline that they've times their conversions by 8 times by doing this simple trick. But really, they've got a lot of backstory built up on their YouTube or on their various other channels. So again, I'm just getting started. This is I believe my 9th or 10th video that I'll be putting on YouTube, and I'm hoping things have improved from the first video, which you can see up here. And I'm learning the content production, how to get your cameras lit, how to record audio properly. So I did a video for this about a week ago because I wanted to get ahead, but then generally my audio was terrible because I was sitting so far away from the mic, and I was doing it via the computer as well, so there's a lot of wires everywhere. So I've tweaked things up a little bit for this video, and if you do want to see the blooper video of this one with the terrible audio, then that is also coming up on screen just now. So hopefully you like this video, and my main takeaway is just getting to that habit and start producing content. It's really helped me to improve my idea generation. So how do I not run out of content? How do I keep things moving? And then also just like productivity and time management. So having that window where you just work on that one thing and batching your content is a really useful tip. So that's all there is for this video, and I hope you like the video. Please do like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos. I'll be putting out a new video every Friday. So if you want to catch what I did last Friday, where I talk about how to write engaging content. So it was a book that I wrote in 2016, and I'm just rediscovering that book through writing more frequently. So hopefully that will be useful for you in that video.